now, ladies and gentlemen, for your main event of the evening. 5 rounds for the featherweight championship of the world. Serhiy Adamchuk and Phech Panamarung Kyatmukau.
Phech Panamarung from Thailand. Serhiy Adamchuk, the Ukrainian. Phech, only 23 years old, 5 years younger than Adamchuk. Adamchuk is taller, but their reach is identical.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening between a newly crowned champion, fresh off his victory in Amsterdam, and a mild-mannered Ukrainian who's hungry to reclaim the belt he once wore. This bout sanctioned by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. And when the action begins, your referee is Joshua Ferraro. For those with us live inside Arena Theater in Houston, Texas, and Glory fans watching from Texas to Thailand, it's time for Glory!
Okay, we already went over the rules. Give me a clean, fair championship fight, okay? Protect yourself at all times and always obey my instructions. Touch gloves.
Serhiy wants another world title. 5 rounds, 3 minutes each. Here we go from Houston, Texas.
The big advantage you're going to see is Adamchuk really trying to use angles in boxing. He's going to force this close-range fight. We're on the outside, no surprise that Panamarung going to use his kicks, and a lot of low kicks too.
Is a southpaw better suited to beat Phech Panamarung than an orthodox fighter?
I believe so, because most of his fights have come fighting orthodox fighters, and southpaws, especially Muay Thai fighters, really know how to fight that style really well, especially with their kick. But when you have another southpaw, kind of changes things up for them.
Their first fight took place in the final of a 4-man contender tournament, so it was the second fight of the night, and Phech won by split decision against Adamchuk. That was at Glory 39 Brussels. You know, since that Adamchuk fight, Phech Panamarung has seemingly gotten much, much better. What about Adamchuk?
Well, he's still doing his style where he's just slowly improving with his boxing, and we see different styles in him. He's got good kicks as well, but he's coming and he wanted this shot again, so he's motivated. See different style kicking. Let's see how he's using those angles. That's the key for him. He wants to step on those angles, try to get his lead hook in there.
Nice low kick. Oh, a max kick attempt by Phech Panamarung.
And he gave him a little smirk after it too.
And I think you'll agree, when he steps inside the ring, he becomes a different person altogether.
Absolutely. All the Thai fighters, if you see them outside, they're very soft-spoken. You shake their hand, there's not much grip strength behind it.
If you saw Phech Panamarung sitting at a diner bar next to you, you'd think you could beat him up.
Easily.
But no.
I think that with everybody, though.
He'd kill you. Well, I think it. You probably could beat him, Joe, right? You outweigh him by, what, 70 pounds?
I hope so.
Watch out for his left kick.
He's got to watch my low kick.
Time winding down here in what has been a relatively slow first round.
With a 5-round fight, you got to have a little bit more patience. Especially since Phech Panamarung fighting all that Muay Thai is used to that 5-round pace.
But you know what? In a fight that a lot of people think is going to go the distance, and the last fight was a split decision, every round matters. You can't really afford to kind of take a round off.
No, you got to be able to push. I mean, both of them are really technical, good with distance control. So it's really hard to land clean strikes. More against the Thai.
Round 2, fight.
Second round, oh, a nice side kick right to the jaw for Serhiy Adamchuk. That's how you start a round.
And he started the first round that way too, but starting this second round a little bit more aggressively. If you sit there, if you take a left kick from Phech or any kick and you just stand there and you don't follow up, it's easy for Phech to keep his distance. So Adamchuk needs to try to walk through those kicks just like that. Get inside, try to let those hands go.
Total strikes in the first round, like I said, not a ton of action. Pech landing 18 strikes compared to 10 for the Ukrainian.
Back to the low kicks from Pech.
Adamchuk from the Ukraine, but trains exclusively in Amsterdam at Big Mike's gym. He won the world title, Glory 25 Milan against Gabriel Varga, defended it once, and then lost it in a rematch. Since then has been chasing it, and tonight gets his opportunity against the seemingly unbeatable Pech Panamarong.
Watch your head, watch your head, watch your head.
How much skill does it take to do what Pech just did, where he landed a low kick, his foot never touched the ground, came back up and landed a body kick?
Yeah, that's the Thai style. They're really good at powering and using a kick and then using their legs to defend. That's a Thai style move.
Just like we expected, it's going to be kicks versus punches.
Yep. Pech landed a hard low kick there, but Adamchuk decided to step forward and use his boxing.
Now in Muay Thai, kicks are scored higher than punches, but in kickboxing, they're the same.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why you see a lot of Thai fighters especially kick the body, because it scores more. But in kickboxing, low kicks are a big factor. And pressure, the hands, the boxing, scoring, damage.
That almost chopped the legs out from underneath Adamchuk. Go watch some of Pech's training videos on his Instagram sometime. Watch how hard he kicks the pads, especially with that left kick.
He's been throwing them basically since he's been born.
He's probably thrown that left kick over 1,000,000 times.
Easily.
Tonight, though, the right kick almost as important considering he's facing a southpaw.
Yep, you see him mix it up well. In the first fight, he did really well with his front kicks because he knew Adamchuk wanted to come in.
So here we go, round 3. First 2 rounds pretty close, Joe.
Yeah, definitely close. Like we predicted, kicks versus punches. The corner of Adamchuk, Big Mike saying, I think you're up. But if you listen into Pech's corner, they probably think he's up too.
Whoa, 2 whiffs from Pech. A kick and a miss with a swing.
He can't get too carried away. He needs to stick to his basics that make him so successful.
There really hasn't been a big shot landed for either one of these guys that's gotten the crowd into it. Well, that one sounded pretty good. A lot of body kicks from Pech, as is the standard. 13 landed so far compared to 5 for Serhiy Adamchuk.
When you fight at the highest level, you know, it's very difficult to land clean scoring strikes. That's why it's very difficult to score. Good check from Adamchuk there. But he needs to counter a little bit more. Can't let Pech get too comfortable keeping range and throwing those kicks. He's got to press in.
Knee to the body there in the clinch for Pech Panamarong. Much like their first fight, a lot of clinching. Our referee Joshua Ferrara's got his work cut out for him.
Yeah, a tricep workout too, pushing him away.
Well, Pech is very comfortable fighting in the clinch with his Muay Thai experience.
Yeah, he can throw some pretty devastating knees from close range. He doesn't need a lot of space to do a lot of good work. And that's why those little short round knees, they still add up. I like to call those pecking knees. Maybe some frustration from Adamchuk.
Adamchuk saying bring it on. Petch doesn't speak any English though, and I'm pretty sure Serhiy doesn't speak any Thai.
Stop.
Serhiy starting to get fired up.
Threw it as Petch was stuck in the ropes. Definitely some frustration from Serhiy Adamchuk.
And that does not look good to the judges, I'll tell you that. Oh, you saw Petch try and touch hands. We enter the championship rounds now here. The first 3 rounds very close, Joe. I could see it 3-0 to Petch. I could see it 2-1 to Adamchuk.
Yep, I still giving Petch up on the scorecards.
According to Nick Kalakis of FightOdds.com, whoa, nice shot there. He has Petch Panamorong as a -260 favorite in this fight. MMA odds breakers, rather, excuse me.
Your last warning. You need to listen to me. The next time you strike after I say stop, I'm going to take a point away from you, okay?
Nice job by Joshua Ferrero to make it very clear to Adamchuk, who does speak English, by the way.
Yep, he keeps hitting after the break.
Oh, nice body shot there from Petch.
Adamchuk walked in. That's the key for him.
You can see the red marks all over his back. That's where the toes wrap around from Petch to connect.
Both of you, okay? Watch the clinch. Fight!
Petch kick and move style. He knows the punch counter's coming, so he kicks and evades, moves.
Not good body language here from Adamchuk. When you wear that frustration on your face, everyone sees it, including the judges. What does he need to change?
Well, he's got to either move more on angles. I think he's falling into Petch's game right now. He's too comfortable just sitting there waiting for the kick, waiting for the punches. At this point, maybe use a jab. He's waiting a little too long for my liking. But again, easier said than done with someone who has 200 professional fights.
The referee warned Serhiy that he better not punch after he's told to break. Point deduction would be really, really devastating for him right now. Big knee there and then a kick. Serhiy says, what do I have to do here, man?
But if you closely watch Petch Panamorong, the way he controls the distance, once he throws that kick, you'll see him either come in and close range or he steps back to avoid the punches. That's where that experience comes with distance control.
According to our strike statistics, Petch Panamorong has landed 62 total strikes compared to 37 for Serhiy Adamchuk.
Adamchuk is doing a good job at blocking the low kicks. That's why we're seeing Petch move up to the body kick more. Hasn't really gone upstairs too often.
Petch feels like he's in control here. 7 years old. This is the only life he's known. Grew up dirt poor. Literally sleeping on the dirt floor of his home. Started fighting to help support his family, and he's gone above and beyond anyone's wildest dreams. Not only a multi-time Thailand champion, but is now a world champion at Glory Kickboxing.
And even in Thailand, he's fought and was highly ranked in the biggest stadiums.
Nice right hand there for Serhiy Adamchuk.
Playing with some stance switches, trying to be creative with the offense.
Petch leading every single round in strikes landed. High kick there. Well, Adamchuk, you would think, needs to stay at distance to land his punches, but so far, Petch has done pretty well, whether it's on the inside or the outside.
Yep, he's controlling where the fight goes.
Oh, spinning back fist. Be creative, why not?
Well, usually in the 5th round, we see Adamchuk open up, with one of your favorite kicks, that rolling thunder.
I don't know if we're going to see it tonight.
I disagree. I think it's coming. He's got to do something different in his head.
There it is, right on cue, Joe, calling the rolling thunder.
I should have put $20 on it with you.
Usually he waits towards the end of the round to throw it. Well, this is a better round for Adamchuk, but is it too little too late?
I think so. I still think Penamarung stole the rounds enough to get it. Was it a blowout? Probably not. The first two rounds really close. I thought Pech was really more dominant in the third and fourth.
Well, hypothetically, if the judges did give the first two rounds to Adamchuk and he wins this one, we got a new champ. And Pech is having a good time in there, isn't he? He said the worst part about fighting in America is the travel. It's about a 25-hour travel trip. That's more than a day, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to fight and travel, but when I went to Tokyo, I found it really hard to
No, nice high kick.
Pech came early. I believe he came Friday, so he's been here a full week. He has time to adjust to the time zone and get some good training sessions here.
23 seconds left. What feels like a Pech Penamarung title defense. Pech is just so tough to figure out. Adamchuk thinking something, and that's it. Well, not the most aesthetically pleasing world title fight we've ever seen, Joe, but it appears that Pech Penamarung imposed his will over the challenger. But you never know. The official scores when we return to Glory 63 Houston.
In my opinion, an impressive title defense for Penamarung.
As expected, Serhiy Adamchuk with the advantage when it comes to punches. As for kicks and knees, not even close. 34 kicks landed, 24 knees in all, 31 total more strikes landed from the Thai fighter, and it was all about going to the body as he usually does. 44 of 66 body kicks connecting for the champ. Tim Hughes now with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 championship rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 of our ringside judges scored about the same, 50-45, a unanimous decision. All for your winner, and still Glory Featherweight Champion of the World, Pech Penamarung Kiatmukau.
กับวันนี้ต่อยรู้สึกภูมิใจกับที่ต่อยวันนี้คืนนี้ไหมครับ
ดีใจมากครับก็ขอบคุณแฟนมวยที่ฮอสตันและที่เมืองไทยแล้วก็ทั่วโลกครับก็วันนี้ผมทำได้แล้วครับผมขอบคุณมากครับ
คิดว่าอยากเจอใครครับผมในรุ่นน้ำหนักนี้ครับ
ตอนนี้ใครก็ได้ครับเจอได้หมดครับ
Right, there you go for his first title defense in the featherweight division, Pech Penamarung Kiatmukau.